Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well. Why so happy? Not because of that, but because of this article that I have here. And the article that I have here is a survey conducted among Ukrainians regarding what percentage of Ukrainians think that some countries surrounding Ukraine would have territorial claims. That means they would like territories from Ukraine. And that's a high percentage when we talk about Ukraine and Hungary, or Ukraine and Poland. It's no wonder. This just confirms something I've been saying for some time, is countries are afraid that other people will have claims, and they have claims on their own. Like, for instance, there's no secret that Poland thinks that a lot of territory from Western Ukraine belonged at one point to Poland, which is true. And Hungary, the country of Hungary, the same things that many other countries, actually all countries around them, maybe with the exception of Austria, owe them territories. Why? Because that's the way it is in history. Each country, each nation, at one point expanded, and then contracted. Now, any country, the land is as it is. You can't make more than it is. So they invaded this, and this invaded this. So each country looks at its territory as the maximum they had sometime in the history. So let's say I'm going to give you the example of Romania. Romania had the maximum territory as Romania between 1918 and 1939. That was the biggest Romania that ever been. We, or Romanians, think of that as being Romania. But out of that territory was taken by certain people. So now Romania is smaller. So obviously Romanians say, that's not Romania, that's Romania. The same with Hungary. Hungary was a big empire at one point with Austria-Hungary, and it was a kingdom. It was good. It spread very big in Europe, in Eastern and Central Europe. The problem is it shrank. The problem with Hungary is that they are not numerous. They don't have, let's say, 50 million Hungarians living in a small territory. There are about 10 million. With everything that you get around, you get about 15 million with a diaspora, and they want a territory like this for a population like this. I'm not here to insult anybody. That's a fact, and I'm going to show you maps and numbers. So what's the problem here? Oh, yeah, the same. As I said, countries look at their maximum of expansion, and that's the country. Now, Ukraine has a lot of territories from other countries that are claimed by other countries. Technically, or basically, I think all surrounding countries, maybe with the exception of Belarus, may lay claims on Ukrainian land. Russia did and does. Romania as well. Hungary, yes. I don't know about the Slovakia, and definitely Poland. All these countries. Now we have this little survey asking the Ukrainians how much they think surrounding countries may lay claims of their territory. So let's start with this article coming from the Kiev Independent, and here we have, it's from March 13. Survey: 41.4% of respondents think Hungary could make territorial claims against Ukraine. So 41% of Ukrainians think that Ukrainians think that Hungary might lay claims for some territories. So it's not a small number, I gotta tell you that. And just because the Hungarians were more vocal lately, but I think that the Poles and the Romanians have bigger claims than Hungary, to be honest, and the Russians have the most from the Ukraine territory. Now, as many as 41.4% of Ukrainians believe Hungary could make territorial claims against Ukraine, according to an exclusive survey conducted by Kiev International Institute of Sociology in February. The survey has been ordered by an Institute for Central European Strategy and obtained by Kiev Independent. The survey also revealed that 12.1% of the respondents think that Poland could announce a territorial claim too. A total of 16.3% think that Romania could make a territorial claim against Ukraine as well. And 8.1%, which I didn't know, have concerns with Slovakia. So all of them, all right, all the neighbors but Belarusians and the Russians are mentioned here. I'm going to show you a map right now. So let's see which start. We start with this one. So this is the map of Europe, and we have, this is the current map of Europe, how it looks right now. So this is Romania right here. You see that over there, the little blue thing over there? I'm going to focus only on this area. So this is Moldova, that's part of Romania. South here used to be part of Romania. North here used to be part of Romania. All this was taken by Stalin and created into Moldova and given to Ukraine. Now we have Slovakia here. Slovakia has right here demands. Poland has, including Lvov, they want to go like this. It used to be Poland that used to have a border with Romania right here. So you can imagine how big that was only here. Lithuania had around here like that. It went across half of Belarus. Belarus was non-existent when Lithuania was together with Poland in the same little empire, or Ducati, or whatever you call it. Now we have Hungary. And you have right here, that's Transcarpathia. And I'm focused only on Hungary right now, not because I have a problem with it, but I think it's very easy. Why it is 41% Hungarian. So this is what Hungary might demand. See this part right here, Zakarpattia, right here. So this is, modern, current Hungary right here. This is Romania, and this is Zakarpattia. Why? Because these are the Carpathian Mountains right here. So it's until half of them right here. They think that's theirs. Now that's part of Ukraine, obviously, right? And then let's go further here and see what Transcarpathia. This is the, how should I call it, deep green is Hungary right now. 92%, 92.3% of Hungarians live within the territory of Hungary, which is about 10 million people, 9 million people, something like that. And this is the red line here, is how much Hungary claims. This is what they claim. All right, so they are very, very dissatisfied. That would be at least half of the territory they currently have. They have a little bit of, I see Austria here, so that's interesting. So we got what? They say 10% of 10% here. They're in from the outside, I guess. What is this? 92, and you got 3. Oh, this is the percentages of the population in the countries, I'm guessing. I don't see because I know 6.6% they live in Romania. About that's the percentage of Hungarians. So I'm assuming that 3.5% of Hungarians are in Serbia. So from 100%, 3.5 are Hungarians. Croatia 1%, Slovakia 10% of Slovakian Slovaks. They have 10% of Hungarians, I'm guessing that's what it is here. And here 0.3 from Ukraine. Well, I think they have like 250,000 people here, but Ukraine is about 40 million. It used to be 39 or something. So this is what they claim. Remember that one with this little thing here, and then this is how it is right now. So these are in deep trouble because, as I said, and people say, no, you're just like Ukraine. Look at its territory ever. If you go to what, the Kiev, whatever it was called in 800 or 900 Common Era, that was it. But it was not Ukrainians. You didn't hear Ukrainians. Kiev Rus, that's what it was at that point. But this is it. Do you think that if Ukraine gets in trouble, those countries over there will not, in the name of good and protection and safety, they will not intervene and protect their people? That's exactly what Russia says it does right now. I'm protecting my children, like the United States of America did to Mexico and Texas. That's why they entered over there, protecting the Americans from the Texan territory. And then Texas became a state all of a sudden, which belonged to Mexico at that time. But they sent immigrants. I mean, they were asked to come. And American, whatever there was at that time, went over there to Texas. There was some little discrimination over there, let's put it at least. And then they said, well, we gotta intervene, there are all people over there. So the same here. All these countries might, any day, might get in and ask for it. And what is Ukraine gonna do? That's the problem when you have a lot of diversity in your country. And supposedly diversity, we're taught here, is our strength. So yeah, diversity is, I think, Ukraine's strength right now, because all these countries mentioned over there, including, if you want, Russia, they all want back something that they claim it's theirs. And their people, their ethnicity, Hungarians are in Ukraine, Romanians are in Ukraine, Poles are in Ukraine, Russians are in Ukraine. So much diversity, and still Ukraine seems to be so weak. Anyway, it would be interesting to ask the Hungarians how many Hungarians think that they should be given, you know, territories from Romania, definitely, from Ukraine, definitely, from all those things I showed you over there. They probably go. It depends. You're probably going to have about, I don't know, 80%, 90%, because if you don't think so, as a Hungarian, and I don't blame them for that, you're like, what are you talking about? You're a traitor to your nation, because they're Hungarians living abroad under other people's rule. Don't you have a heart? Well, you know, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.